have to say you're sorry if you've done it just for the spite, or did you do it just for the glory? Like a stranger you turned your back, left your key and gone to pack. Bear in mind who's to blame and all the shame. She really cared the time she spared and the home you shared. Unfaithful servant, I can hear the whistle blowing. Yes, that train is a-coming, and soon you'll be going. Let us not bow our heads, for we won't be complaining. Life has been good to us all, even when that sky is raining. To take it like a grain of salt is all I can do. It's no one's fault. Makes no difference if we fade away. It's just as it was. It's much too cold for me to stay. Goodbye to that country home. So long, lady, I had known. Farewell to my other side. I best just take it in stride. Unfaithful servant, you'll learn to find your place. I can see it in your smile, and yes, I can see it in your face. The memories will linger on, the good old days, they're all gone. Oh, lonesome servant, can't you see? We're still one and the same, just you and me.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is OneTrackMind, episode 5. Take a seat, put those headphones on. I'm your host, Ethan. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. I know I am, that's for sure. That was The Band with a song called The Unfaithful Servant, which, funny enough, is what my parents called me when I was younger when I didn't do chores. Now, that's a tough joke to open up this program, this episode, so I'm going to apologize for that right off the rip. Do keep in mind this is a radio show and not a stand-up show, so I'm going to try to work on my game for the next couple weeks. Hopefully I can get up to your standards. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. Hope you had a good weekend. I know I did. That's for sure. I did absolutely nothing this weekend. I did have a staff event, and we went out, and we all went out, and the boss gave us a bunch of money, so we all got, had one too many drinks. So that was my weekend. Had to recover from that on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's 3 days of recovering. Full 3 days was needed, that's for sure. Next up, enough about me, enough about my personal life. This is going to be a Neil Young song. It is the intro to his 1970 record After the Gold Rush. This one's called Tell Me Why.
Sailing hard ships through broken harbors out on the waves in the night. Still a searcher must ride the dark horse, racing alone in his fright. Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old enough to repay but young enough to sell? Tell me lies later, come and see me, I'll be around for a while. I am lonely, but you can free me, all in the way that you smile. Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old enough to repay but young enough to sell? Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old enough to repay but young enough to sell?
That was Neil Young with the song called Tell Me Why. I hope you guys can maybe tell me why a 22-year-old is not allowed to go trick-or-treating this year. I've been asking around, and apparently it's not socially acceptable for a guy like me to go trick-or-treating. Apparently I'm, in quotes, too old. I don't believe that to be true. I don't think anyone's too old to go out and get free candy. If you're asking me what my Halloween costume is, I would say, good question. And I would answer with the fact that I'm going to be Phineas from Phineas and Ferb fame. I believe I don't have a Ferb. I might have an Isabella, and I might have a Candace, but I really do need a Perry the Platypus and a Dr. Doofenshmirtz. So if anyone out there looks like a platypus or looks like Dr. Doofenshmirtz, please let me know. Maybe I can put like a Google form on my Instagram, and you can fill that out. Maybe send in your resumes, because Lord knows a guy like me needs the help. Moving on from my Halloween situation, I'm not going to be playing any spooky music today. I know maybe you guys expected that, but I record this alone. There's no one else here right now, and I would probably be a little scared leaving this facility after listening to a bunch of spooky music. So I'm going to kind of ignore that, and I'm going to play some Daniel Ceasar. Now, Daniel Ceasar, the Toronto native, one of the greatest R&B artists we have in today's day. He put out a record last week called Son of Spurgey, and it's kind of him taking his normal direction and almost going in a gospel route, which I love. You know, I like God and all that. I guess I do. But either way, I'm really enjoying the record. Son of Spurgey, I believe his dad's name was Spurgey. Terrible name, if you ask me. Don't go around naming your kid Spurgey. So sorry to Mr. Ceasar if I'm insulting your heritage, but I'm just not a big fan of the name. You know, I got to be honest on this show, and that's what I do. So here's Daniel Ceasar with a song called Who Knows off that record he put out last Friday. Please take a listen.
I'll probably be a waste of your time, but who knows? Chances are I'll step out of line, but who knows? in my mind. Yeah, girl, you and I like that. Lately I've been thinking that perhaps I am a coward, hiding in a disguise of an ever-giving flower, incompetent steward of all love that sweet, sweet power. Yesterday was feeling so good, now it's gone. Feel like that always if I could. Is that wrong? Tell me about the city you're from. Is it high? Does it snow there? Lately I've been thinking about my precarious future. Will you be there with me by my side, my girl, my shooter? Who's to say who calculates? Not me, I'm no computer. Is it a crime to be unsure? In time we'll find if it's sustainable. You're pure, you're kind, mature, divine. You might be too good for me, unattainable. Maybe we get married one day, but who knows? Think I'll take that thought to the grave, but who knows? I know that I love you always. Yeah, girl, you and I'd like that.
Global warming is a big issue. Animals are dying because of humans' reckless behaviors.
We have to make a change, and it has to happen now.
So we're asking for your help. I hope you listen.
Because if you don't, our world will never be the same.
This public service announcement is brought to you by CHMR.
Hey, I'm Alan Doyle, and this is Bob Hallett. We're from Great Big Sea.
And you're listening to CHMR 93.5 FM.
Because it's deadly.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that Daniel Ceasar song that was called Who Knows. And then I believe you guys heard a kids ad on global warming, which is always touching and pulling at the heartstrings. And then I had to call my good friends Alan Doyle and Bob Hallett for that quick little ad read. You know me, I got my connections all over town, and they don't mind abiding by my requests. Up next, we're going to get straight back to the music. You guys just heard a double ad. You don't want to hear me talking too much. I'm going to play you a song from the new Blood Orange record. Blood Orange, otherwise known as Deb Hines, is a UK singer-songwriter, kind of like a legendary figure in the UK music scene. Right now, currently has his hands all over pop music, whether it be the latest Lord record, that Daniel Ceasar record, even the Bon Iver record from this year. Deb Hines, Blood Orange, has been all over those records in the songwriting aspects. And he put out his own record called Essex Sun over the summer. This is a track called The Field, which is very fun. It's kind of got this drum and bass pattern. Feels like I'm floating off my heels when I'm listening to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. All right, that was Blood Orange with the song called The Field. Now, if you listen closely to that song, you can hear some gorgeous, gorgeous soaring background vocals from a female back there. She goes by the name of Caroline Polachek, and she's one of the greatest pop artists we have in the game right now. There's a lot of great pop music coming out, and there's also a lot of terrible pop music coming out, so you kind of got to find the good ones. You know what I mean? This is Caroline Polachek. I'm going to play a song called I Believe. This is the acoustic version of the song, which is just as good as the original, but the acoustic version, really, there's something about it. Something about it. It's very soothing, you know? She does this cool thing with her voice called, I think she calls it vocal flipping, where she can hit different notes and different hits parts on the scale. I don't know enough about singing to talk about this. But basically, she's flipping these notes and makes it sound like there's an effect on her voice, when in reality, there's nothing. So take a listen. This is Caroline Polachek with a song called I Believe.
find you in this life and keep you just enough. Oh, little miracle, sweet love, where there can be no compromises down low. I don't know, but I believe we'll get another day together. Finally, love, feel my embrace. Oh, no, I don't know, but I believe. I don't know, but I believe we'll get another day together. Finally, love, feel my embrace. Oh. Look over the edge, but not too far.
And I was strung the merry way and jumped the hedges first. And I will drink the clear, clean water for to quench my thirst. And I'll show out the ferry boats and they'll get high on the blue ocean against tomorrow's sky. And I will never grow so old again. And I will walk and talk in gardens all wet with rain. Oh, oh. Sweet thing, sweet thing. Yeah. Sweet thing. I shall drive my chariot down your streets and cry. Oh, it's me out dynamite and I don't know why. And you shall take me strongly in your arms again. And I will remember that I ever felt the pain. We shall walk and talk in gardens all misty wet with rain down. And I will never grow so old again. Ooh, 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 the sweet thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. just to dig it all, not to wonder, that's just right. And I'll be satisfied not to read in between the lines. And I will walk and talk in gardens on wet spring. And I will never, ever, ever, ever grow so old again. Oh, oh. Sweet thing. Oh, oh, oh. Sugar baby. Sugar baby, sugar baby, sugar baby. What is champagne?
All right. I hit you with a double song there. There was that lovely Caroline Polachek acoustic track called I Believe, and then I hit you with the Van Morrison Sweet Thing. The reason for the double track is sometimes I'm lazy, but I had to pee, so I had to quickly run out and try to time it before Van Morrison was done belting out those vocals. Funny thing about that song, Sweet Thing, Van Morrison, it's off his 1969 album Astral Leaks. What? What did I say? Sorry, Astral Weeks. I think I said Leaks. Van Morrison actually hates that record. He goes back and talks about all the imperfections about it and how it's not how he wanted it to be. I think he should close his mouth because that's a masterpiece and you have to embellish on those imperfections. But that song, Sweet Thing, I remember, I think I was in, don't know how old I was really, but the first time I ever smoked weed, that song was playing and I'd never heard it before. And I think I levitated off the ground and started spinning around. Van Morrison was right in my ears. So that's a moment I'll never forget, and that song has a special place in my heart. It's also just a great song. It really is. You know what, guys? I'd love to keep talking to you. I really would. There's nothing more I'd rather do. But unfortunately, we're at the 30-minute mark. So you know what that means. Ad time, ad time, ad time.
Are you a sentimental old-timer who's stuck in a vinyl groove? Or perhaps you're a newbie, eager to hear hard-to-find roots music of Newfoundland and Labrador? Whichever you are, check out the Newfound Records Radio Hour, Saturdays at noon on CHMR.
On a day when the sun is sleeping and only the sound of the wind is heard.
All right, listen up, folks. If you have received a phone call saying that your SIN number was suspended due to, quote, suspicious activities or, quote, being in violation of immigration law, this is a scam. Be aware, Service Canada and the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre have confirmed these calls are fraudulent, and fraudsters, that's fun, are masking their phone number with legitimate government phone numbers in an effort to gain access to your personal or financial information. If you have provided someone with details about your SIN number, date of birth, and or banking details, please call your bank immediately to report this scam, and be sure when you notify your bank that you still have access to your lovely little funds, or big funds, rather. You can report deceptive telemarketing. You can report deceptive telemarketing. One more time, guys. I'm going to try that one more time. I could cut this, but I think I might just leave it in. You can report deceptive telemarketing to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre online or by calling 1-888-495-8501. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to get in touch with the Memorial International Office at international@mun.ca. This announcement has been a public service of 93.5 CHMR FM. Schmur.
Face for your face. Face for your face. Face for your face. Yeah, boy.
Straight from the campus of Memorial University, this is 93.5 CHMR FM.
And we're back with OneTrackMind. I'm your host, Ethan, here. A nice little ad break just happened. If you don't want to hear those ads, all you got to do, very, very simple, guys. Follow these steps. E-transfer me $5 a month, and you can just kind of turn your radio down and skip those ads. Just kidding. Don't send me money. Never thought I'd say that in my life, that's for sure. Back to the music. What do you guys say here? If you've been listening to these episodes, you know that I like to kind of play some depressing music a little bit. So I like to get my audience depressed and in a down mood at least one time per episode. And guess what time it is now? It's time to be a little depressed. But they're always great songs, in my opinion, of course. Just my opinion. This is a song from the one and only Cameron Winter, the lead singer of the band Geese. We all love Geese. He's one of the most interesting songwriters in the game right now. And this is one of the first singles he put out. It's called Vines. It's just him and a piano and maybe some strings. But it really tugs on the heartstrings. And, no pun intended there. But it's a little depressive. So, keep that in mind. But please enjoy the song. Here's Cameron Winter with a song called Vines.
Didn't I say, didn't I tell you, so long and so often, this house is falling apart, and you don't give a damn. Can't you see? Open your mouth, what do you want to say? I'll keep killing your soul with my coldness. The young spirits, they wither away. An old man is forever coward. We live in dangerous times, and this land is falling apart. No courage and no wickedness. You are a body left unspoken, no longer young, no longer godless, cursed with life with you alone, till late to live with my heart open. I feel loneliest when I'm with you.
All right, that's enough of that, Cameron. Do love that song, but wipe your tears away, listeners, please. I apologize for bringing the mood down, but I got to do it once an episode. I'm so sorry. It's kind of in my contract. I wrote the contract, but you know what I mean. That was Cameron Winter with a song called Vines. I hope you really enjoyed it. I know I did. I have tissues on my desk here, so I can kind of wipe those tears away. Moving into a more happier world. I guess it's not too much happier, but it's time for some Zeppelin. It's crazy how I've gotten into week 5 now and haven't played a single Led Zeppelin tune. So I kind of figured it's time for that. You know what I mean? This is a song from Led Zeppelin. Did I mention this is Led Zeppelin? One more time, this is Led Zeppelin. This is Led Zeppelin with a song called Over the Hills and Far, Far Away. It's off their album Houses of the Holy. You can pick any Zeppelin album, and it's a classic front to back, except for maybe Coda. I'm not a big Coda guy. I know people don't love Coda, or people don't love Into the Outdoor. I think that one's great. I think they're all great, but something about Coda doesn't really stick with me. Nevertheless, this is Zeppelin with a song called Over the Hills and Far, Far Away.
Hey lady, you got the love I need. Maybe more than enough. Oh, darling, 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 walk a while with me. Oh, you got so much, so much, so much.
All right, that was Led Zeppelin with Over the Hills and Far Away. When I was introducing that song, I think I said Over the Hills and Far, Far Away. My mind must have been in like a Star Wars kind of realm, so I apologize for that. Moving on from Led Zeppelin, though, everyone who loves music kind of has different phases of different artists that they kind of get obsessed with. One of my most random and prolific phases was I had a Jamiroquai phase in about, I think it was grade 12 or first year of MUN. Jamiroquai, of course, are a British kind of funk jazz group from like the 90s into now. They're still making music. I believe they have a record coming out soon. At the helms of this group is a guy named Jay Key. He kind of writes all the music, all the lyrics, and I don't know if he does the arrangements too, but he's kind of the main guy at the helm. He has like this ever so changing group of musicians around him. When they tour, I think they have like 18 people on stage, maybe 12. I don't know why I went to 18. But it's a great big group, a lot of horn sections, a lot of different instruments at play. But if there's something about Jamiroquai, he's going to make you bang. He's going to make you dance. He's going to make you boogie. He's going to make you, I'll bust a move to Jamiroquai that no one's ever seen before. You guys also aren't going to see these moves when I play this song because this is radio, and I don't have a camera in this studio. So once again, you're not going to see my dance moves. This is a Jamiroquai song off their first record called Emergency on Planet Earth. The track is called Blow Your Mind. It's 8 minutes long, so I'm only going to play the first 4 minutes, maybe 4.5 minutes, because there's like an extra 3 minutes of just boogie down music, which we don't have time for, once again. But I do encourage you guys to take a listen. Sometimes when I'm listening to Jamiroquai, he's not even singing anything. Like a lot of times he's saying words, but also he's just kind of like scatting over a lovely little beat, a lovely little jazz tune, funk tune. And that's kind of what's going on here. But it's going to make me boogie, so I'm going to play this song, and then I'm going to kind of get in my zone and start busting out a move, all right? Please enjoy. This is Jamiroquai, Blow Your Mind.
Don't you know that you blow my mind? Honey, you're sweeter than anything. I need you.
You guys hear that bass line?
Want to get closer to you, to you, to you. I want to get closer to you now.
Bring in the horns, baby. Just one more time, I've got to know how you came to blow my mind. Closer. Leisure, passion. Tonight's the night I'm looking for your action. I want to hold you. Don't you know that now you blow my mind? All right, that was Jamiroquai with the song called "Blow Your Mind." I love that outro there. It's kind of Jay Keys scatting over a trumpet. Him and the trumpet kind of scatting on the same wavelength. Kind of makes me want to play the trumpet every time I hear it. I would like to extend my apologies to the CHMR Mun Radio Studios because I didn't fully realize just how graphic and it's not too sexual, but it's a little, it's a little iffy. You know what I mean? So I was boogieing to that one, and I looked over to my lyrics on my right. And I was reading some of it, and it's getting kind of crazy. He's talking about wiping sweat off his brow and some crazy... it's just getting hot in here. And I'd like to apologize for any kids that are listening. So we're going to move back out of that zone. Not that we're going to be family-friendly, because I'm moving into my hip-hop zone. I do love some rap. I do love some hip-hop. The kids call it hippity-hop these days, I believe. But nevertheless, I'm going to play one of my favorite instrumentals of all time. That's right, I'm playing an instrumental on radio. Is that allowed? I probably think so. This is the one and only Jay Dilla with a song called Stop. He's sampling a 1970s Donnie Warwick tune, who is this legendary soul singer in the 70s. This is off his album Donuts, the very, very legendary album. Dilla, of course, was diagnosed with a blood disease. I'm not sure which one exactly, but he was in the hospital in and out for about 3 years. At this time, he was already a pretty prolific producer, and his friends, his mom, and the people at the record label Stone Throws would kind of bring in records, bring in his portable turntable and his MPC sampler, and he'd be in the hospital bed making these beats, which is just frankly an unreal story. This is a song called Stop, and I hope you enjoy.
It's that real. You're gonna want me back. It's that real. Yo,
Ooh, what an abrupt stop there from Jay Dilla. That was Stop, a little minute and 40-second song. Hope you enjoyed. Now, that's from the album Donuts, as I said, one of my favorites of all time. It released 3 days before his death, unfortunately. So I mentioned he had a blood disease. He died, sadly, 3 days after the record came out, which is pretty depressing. And you know what I do when things happen that are depressing? I play more depressive music. Just kidding, this one's a little uplifting, but either way, it's the last song of the day, and we're going to stay in that hip-hop zone. This is a track from Navy Blue called La Noche. Is it La Noche or La Nouche? Not quite sure. I don't speak French, but it's the outro to his record that came out last year, and Navy Blue is dropping another record on November 11th. I got news of today. His people reached out. Just kidding, I saw it on Twitter. Either way, this guy's very important to me, and I hope you like this song. And after this song plays, I'm going to hit you with my little outro, and then we're going to skadoodle out of here, and you're going to enjoy your Wednesday evening. So here is Navy Blue with the song called La Noche.
Couldn't see beyond the tip of my own nose. World too small to rediscover where I don't go.
They say you can't give what you don't hold. Trying to find a diamond in the roughage of my soul. Every verse is sentimental in its own right. If I don't write, I can't make sense of what I know. I might have took a turn down the wrong road. I ended up where I was meant to, heaven knows. I'm at the limits of living alone. I've known cold rivers and worrying tones. Through the downpouring rain and flurrying snow. Just know you only get better the further you go. I choose to give it all to God, I'm turning it over. It's only tough battles for capable soldiers. I'm eligible but don't meddle with closure. I'm settled, if you need me, I'll lend you my shoulder. From crying on whoever's shoulder was near. I closed my eyes and let the moment appear. Glimmer of light, I saw some hope in the mirror. I know the only way forward is to cope with the fears. Closing my mouth just to open my ears. I learned the most about myself within these couple of years. My cycle but a circle, it evolved to a sphere. Felt the calm from all directions, saw the northern star. Shining bright as when I turned my life over to God. The dimension of the spirit ain't as far as I thought. Close enough to grasp my emotions of loss. Don't make me who I am, that's just what I was taught. The shame that I have known is like I'm always at fault. But the act of forgiveness is a definitive thought. The wrath of my cynicism ain't innocent at all. In reflection I saw that my self-centeredness a flaw. A defect, difference between affect and effect. Gotta find a reason to release stress. He next, to flourish from the place he chose to reject. Sincerely yours, Sage, P.S. We blessed, we blessed.
And you talk about weeping. After every feast, everybody weeps for this.
That was Navy Blue there with La Noche or La Nooch. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that thing. On second thought, maybe it's Spanish. Either way, I hope that lifted your spirits on this lovely Wednesday evening. Speaking of spirits, I hope everyone has a lovely little Halloween. Like I said in this episode, I'm going to try to attempt to go trick-or-treating as a 22-year-old. And I'll let you guys know how that goes next week. Either way, I hope you had a lovely, lovely, lovely little Wednesday night. And I'll see you again for episode 6 of One Track Mind next week.